The Wilsons were one of the wealthiest families in Oris Hill. From sports cars to private jets, they owned them all. And tonight was an event like no other. It was Mrs. Wilson's 70th birthday party. Everyone had brought lavish gifts.
Grandma, I heard you love tea. This century-old tea is worth $500,000 and is my birthday gift to you.
Grandma, I know you're a devout Christian. This crystal cross is carved from pure obsidian and is worth $700,000.
Everyone but Charlie, the house husband. Charlie had grown up on the streets. 3 years ago, Mr. Wilson had found him from who knows where and wed him to his eldest granddaughter, Claire. No one understood why Mr. Wilson would bring in a broke nobody into the family, but Mr. Wilson was too powerful to be questioned. But once Mr. Wilson passed away, everyone in the family made it absolutely clear that they loathed Charlie.
This kind of trash should be kicked out of our family as soon as possible.
He's completely ruined the Wilson reputation.
Even after knowing all this, Charlie did everything to make his in-laws happy. He cooked, he mopped, he even cleaned their toilets, all without asking for anything. But tonight everything was going to change. Charlie was going to ask Mrs. Wilson for something that would shock everyone.
Grandma, could you lend me $1 million? Aunt Lena from the orphanage has kidney failure and needs money for treatment.
The entire room fell silent. Gasps rippled across the family gathering. Eyes widened. Guests turned to stare at Charlie in disbelief. Was this live-in son-in-law out of his mind? It was Mrs. Wilson's birthday.
People were shocked. Not only had Charlie not brought anything for Mrs. Wilson, he was asking her for $1 million.
Asking Mrs. Wilson for money now was an act of desperation. Aunt Lena from the orphanage that had taken Charlie in needed dialysis and a kidney transplant, treatment that would cost at least $1 million. Charlie had no choice but to ask. He figured that since it was her birthday, she might be in good spirits, maybe even willing to help. But her laughter vanished in an instant. Her face darkened.
You bastard! Are you here to celebrate my birthday or to borrow money?
Grandma, Charlie is ignorant. Don't be upset.
Sis, look at what kind of trash you married. Gerald and I just got engaged, and he already gave Grandma an obsidian cross. It's hilarious your husband didn't bring any gifts and still has the nerve to ask Grandma for money.
Exactly. Charlie, my man, we're both sons-in-law of the Wilson family. As the eldest, you're a real failure.
Gerald White, young heir of a wealthy local family, couldn't help but glance at Claire. Her beauty burned at him, a constant reminder of what he couldn't have. Although Gerald was about to marry Wendy,
Claire had always been his first choice.
Claire was a renowned beauty in Oris Hill, and seeing her married to a broke nobody like Charlie irritated him deeply.
I bet borrowing money is just an excuse. He really wants to ruin Lady Wilson's birthday celebration purposely.
Charlie couldn't help clenching his fists as the entire Wilson clan targeted and insulted him. If not for his savior's medical expenses, he would have turned and left this gaudy fake place. However, remembering his late father's teachings always to repay kindness, he suppressed this humiliation.
Grandma, saving a life is more virtuous than any gift. Please show mercy.
Wade, quit trying to guilt-trip Grandma. If you want to save someone, figure it out yourself. Don't make Grandma pay for your hero complex. Who do you think you are?
Harold was Wendy and Claire's brother.
The siblings always resented Claire for outshining them and loved seizing chances to mock Charlie. Claire stepped forward, looking clearly embarrassed.
Grandma, Charlie lost his dad at 8. Aunt Lena from the orphanage raised him. He just wants to repay her kindness. Please help him.
Help him? Fine, but only if you divorce him and marry Mr. Jones. Do that, and I'll give him $1 million immediately.
She was referring to Wendell Jones, who had been pursuing Claire. The Jones family was upper class in Oris Hill, much more influential than the Wilsons.
Lady Wilson had always preferred him to a broke nobody like Charlie.
Mr. Jones sent a birthday present, a turquoise amulet worth $3 million.
Bring it here quickly. Let me see.
The amulet was a vivid shade of blue-green, crystal clear without any impurities, and looked like a genuine top-quality piece. Gerald, who had gifted the obsidian cross, looked a bit awkward seeing this amulet. Unexpectedly, Wendell, who had no real connection to the Wilson family, had been so generous.
Oh, Mr. Jones is so thoughtful. If only he could be my grandson-in-law, it would be a dream come true. What do you say to my condition? Will you consider it?
Grandma, I won't divorce Charlie.
Don't give me that attitude. You insist on clinging to this trash. Get him out of my sight. He's not allowed at my birthday banquet.
I'm going to the hospital to check on Aunt Lena.
Then I'll come with you.
If you leave too, I won't consider you my granddaughter anymore. Take your parents and get out of the Wilson house with this loser.
You stay. Don't worry about me.
Oh, my dear brother-in-law, you're leaving hungry. Are you going to beg on the streets for dinner? Don't completely ruin our family's reputation. Here, I've got a coin. You can buy a sandwich to eat.
He took out a coin and threw it at Charlie's feet. The entire Wilson family burst into laughter. Charlie gritted his teeth and left without looking back. Rushing to the hospital, Charlie immediately went to the billing office, wanting to inform them that the payment for Aunt Lena's medical expenses would be delayed by another 2 days. However, when he asked the nurse, Charlie was suddenly told that Aunt Lena had been transferred overnight to the best hospital in East Cliff.
How much does it cost? I'll find a way to pay.
A total of $3 million is needed. $1 million has been paid, but there's still a gap of $2 million. It's due in a week.
Who paid the first $1 million?
I don't know.
As Charlie was trying to figure it out, he turned and saw a man in a black suit with gray hair, about 50 years old, standing behind him.
Young master, you have suffered for so many years.
Are you Stephen Thompson?
Mr. Wade, you still remember me?
Of course I remember. I remember every one of you. Back then, you forced my parents to take me and flee East Cliff. During that time, they died unexpectedly, and I became an orphan. So why are you looking for me now?
Young master, when your father passed away, Mr. Wade was also extremely sad. He's been searching for you all these years. Now that we've found you, he wants you to come back with me.
You can go. I will never see him again in my life.
Young master, do you still blame Mr. Wade?
Of course. I will never forgive him as